In the long drama of the human mind reaching toward what it senses but cannot fully grasp, few ideas are as bold or as recurrent as the annihilation of the self in God. This is no mere metaphor of defeats, but rather a profound act of recognition that the small, clamouring I, with its bundle of desires, fears, and illusions, must loosen its grip so that something immeasurably larger may fill the space. Rather than being erased, the self is fulfilled by becoming one with the whole. Picture a single drop of water falling into the ocean. It does not vanish into nothingness. It becomes the sea. Its boundaries dissolve, and what remains is participation in a reality too vast for any cup or container to hold. Across centuries and civilizations, this insight has surfaced again and again, like a persistent signal from the depths of human experience. In the Sufi tradition of Islam, it is called fana, the passing away of the ego. The mystic comes to see that God alone is the true reality. By surrendering the false, constructed self, one is reunited with the divine ground of all being. The great Persian and Egyptian masters we have met before, Bazid al-Bistami and Dulnun al-Misri, gave this experience its most vivid and poetic expression, turning personal dissolution into a gateway of ecstatic knowledge. Christian mystics have walked a parallel path. Thomas Merton, writing in the 20th century but drawing on a deep contemplative lineage, described the soul so utterly absorbed in the love of God that its own selfish wants simply fall away. In pure contemplation, the individual consciousness does not fight to assert itself. It vanishes into the greater light, finding there a peace and fullness it could never manufacture alone. Even within Judaism, particularly in the Hasidic masters, we find Bitul Hayesh, the nullification of separate existence. In the overwhelming presence of the divine, the illusion of independence dissolves. Some practitioners carry this so far as to discipline their very speech, avoiding the word I, as a constant reminder that the separate self is, at root, a kind of spiritual fiction. To grasp this mystery, consider a darkened room. You have lit a small lamp, your own artificial light, flickering and self-important. Then the sun rises outside. The window opens. Suddenly, your little bulb is not destroyed or extinguished by violence. It is simply outshone. Its modest radiance is taken up and transfigured into the overwhelming brilliance of the day. The small light has found its true place by no longer pretending to be the source. This recurring vision across Sufism, Christianity, and Judaism is one of the most moving chapters in the history of humankind. It reveals a deep structural truth about our species. We are creatures who sense our own limitations and yearn to transcend them. And instead of inflating the ego, we offer it up. In that surrender, we do not lose ourselves, but rather we discover that the self was always part of something far greater. The drop does not cease to be water, it becomes the ocean. And in that oceanic belonging, humanity has repeatedly found both its deepest humility and its highest freedom.